Everyone on YouTube is lying to you. Well, just about everyone. But I'm really speaking about the people who are trying to sell you a course. One of the things that I've learned the most about YouTube over the last few years is the approach to generating an audience and then funneling that audience into some kind of monetization. And the number one thing and the most lucrative thing that you can produce is an online course, because it doesn't require any other capital for you to make it. It's not a product that you have to ship in a box. It's just content, and access to that content is 100% profit when people are selling it, except for the ads that you might have to run to get a little bit more traction in the promotion that you're doing. So what I've been spending the last few years doing is making sure I absorb as much knowledge as possible about what actually works with all these different kinds of make money online schemes. There is so many people out there who are just trying to sell you the idea and the dream and a solution that they think will work, and sometimes it does, but the general rule of thumb is that it requires so much more time and resources than you actually have to offer to actually make it work. So this is the secret that I'm trying to communicate to people and trying to work through myself, is that the reality is that every single side hustle that you could possibly work on takes more time, commitment, and money than most people are prepared to give it in order for it to be successful. So the only way that you get ahead to actually make a side hustle work properly is to devote the same amount of time to it as you'd spend on a part-time job or a full-time job, which means you have to turn up at the same time and be consistent and deliver every day, just like you would do if you're on the clock and you're earning money. Now, way back when I started this journey, I was trying to understand this difference between exchanging my time for money versus building a system and a funnel that could funnel attention and an audience towards a product. And as I've gone through this process, I've really learned that there's a lot of things that people promise you, and there's a ton of things that marketers will put in front of you to say, this system will work, or this approach works, or this is the new tactic for 2023 or 2024. And the reality is that you need to work out what's best for you, that is sustainable for you to do on an individual basis, so that it actually feels like fun and it's something you're genuinely interested in, that you actually want to tell your friends and your network about. And so this is the journey that I'm going through on this channel, is sharing the process that I go through as I experiment and test out each of these different things, but also trying to respond to different people and basically answer questions and become part of a community of people who are doing the same thing that's right for them, that's actually working. Because there's nothing worse than feeling like you're just getting shouted at on YouTube with all these different ideas of things that might work and then actually getting nowhere for yourself. So I want to kind of make this a little bit more of a quieter space, something that's a bit more reflective, where you can learn and understand the journey and the challenges and the process that I go through to find out things that might actually work for you. And so I don't know exactly what shape that's going to take. I might send out a newsletter. I might just put content here on a regular basis. But either way, this is a journey that I've been waiting a long time to do. As you can see, this channel was created quite a long time ago, and I've uploaded a few videos, but this is the first time that I've really made it clear what I'm trying to communicate and what's right for me. And so I'm really excited about the fact that this journey is something that I've spent a long time researching and working out. But without me sharing this journey and sharing my insights and sharing what works, it's of no benefit to anyone else. And that feels like a really empty victory, because if I'm just able to get one side hustle that works for me, that's satisfying, that makes me a little bit of money, that's really not, that's kind of selfish, right? Because I'm not actually sharing that with anyone else. So I hope by going through the journey, I can find something that really works for me, that I enjoy doing, that's actually sustainable and actually makes money, but also that I can help other people to find the same thing. Because I've struggled for a long time to make this work, and I've struggled for a long time to find the right answer. But now that I feel like I've worked out the secret and I've worked out what that answer is, that to make something work sustainably over time, it has to be something that works with you. It's already talents and skills that you have inside you that you just have to share with the world. It has to be something that's much closer to who you truly are as a person, the way you speak to other people, the things you find interesting, all the dozens of browser tabs you have open right now. The stuff that's of most value for you to share with other people and build into a product is stuff that you're already doing. And so by me sharing this kind of content, I'm sharing the thing that's naturally something that I'm good at, that I enjoy, that has value. And that's how you identify the thing that's right for you. So I'm really excited to kind of go through this journey and this process to explore these things, test out what works, and share are the content on here. Put any questions you've got in the comments below, and I'm happy to respond one by one. You can direct message me and we can communicate and build a bit of a network and a bit of a community around trying to crack this problem of finding what the right side hustle is for you and to build it into something that actually works. And so you can stop getting frustrated and distracted about every new solution and every new thing that comes out and just work on the thing that's actually right for you, that you can be proud of, that you can tell your friends and family about, and that you can actually look at that bank balance and there's some dollars in there. So let's get started.